طيب بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وله. I'd like to welcome you all to the second lecture of week 2 from ICS 254. Before we proceed, I just want to remind you regarding the survey, regarding the day and time of the exam, the day and time of our quizzes. Please choose all days and times that are suitable for you. And if there are times that it's completely out of the question that you can have the quiz, like for example, la qadar Allah, if you have like regular appointments in a hospital, for example, in the same time or around that same time, then please let me know so that I can block these things. But it has to be a very good reason. It's not like, oh, my schedule, my plans, my it has to be a very good reason for me to scratch it out. Otherwise, I will basically look at the survey and I will choose the one with the highest votes, okay, which means that it is suitable to most of you. Please do that by noon tomorrow so that I can post the schedule for the quizzes, inshallah, by Thursday. Okay, Shabab? Fine. So maybe I can ask now, is there any question before we proceed, before we continue? Ziad, he says in the blackboard. ايش هو اللي in the blackboard? The survey? Yes, the survey is in the blackboard. Yeah. طيب ممتاز. Okay. طيب. So let's try to basically open the notepad so that we can start the notes. So let me go here and I will hit the join. Add this device. Okay. Okay. Now all these are muted. Any change in the sound quality, ya Shabab?
No.
Okay, very good. So let me now share my screen on the iPad. And I will say start broadcast. And now I think it should be, yes, now it's starting the broadcast. And let me see what you can see here. So we need to go to, okay, Dropbox, where is it? Okay. Classes, 254, 202, handouts, and then I need handouts, not lectures. And this is section 1, huh? Okay, Shabab. So let me just do this. And let's go to where we stopped last time. Okay. I think we basically stopped there. Fine. Okay. So basically, what we will do, inshallah, in this section is we will go into integer representations and algorithms. So we will see how, you know, integers are represented, various representations of integers. And we will take also some algorithms, notably the modular exponentiation algorithm that we will see, inshallah, towards the end of this lecture. Right, so let's start with our first theorem, which is basically how do we represent numbers to any base, okay? So let b be an integer greater than 1. Then if n is a positive integer, it can be expressed uniquely in the form, you know, n is equal to akb to the power k plus ak minus 1b to the power k minus 1 all the way plus a1b plus a0, okay? Plus a0, where k is a non-negative integer, a0 up to ak are non-negative integers less than b, and ak is not equal to 0. So this is basically called the base b expansion of the decimal n, okay? Of the decimal n, right? Fine. So how do we carry out the b expansion, or expanding, you know, to the base b? Well, this is the algorithm that carries, you know, if you want to implement this in the computer, you can use this algorithm. However, as far as we are concerned, you don't have to memorize this algorithm or know this algorithm. We are going to do it, you know, the regular way that you might have done it if you have taken COE 202, right? So let's take an example here. And since I did in the other section, I did 321. For this section, let us do 4,532. It will take us more time, but that's fine because we lost some time in the other section. During the lecture, we had a problem with the iPad. فإنشاءالله it's okay. Okay, طيب. So how do I do the binary representation, or how do I get the binary representation of well, ايش رايكم يا شباب, instead of doing the binary representation, shall we do the base 3 expansion for 4,532? Because for 2 it will be exactly the same, and it's already in the slide, in the slide. ايش رايكم?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Hmm?
Sure, why not? If it's there, then let's do something is not in this slide.
So let's do 3, base 3 expansion, okay? Base 2 is exactly the same. طيب? Base 2 is exactly the same. So let me start then by saying, well, this is what I will do. So 4,532, I need to divide it every time. I need to divide it by 3, and I need to get the remainder, صح?
صحيح.
Okay. So 4 divided by 3 is 1. Divided times 3 is, so this is 1. 15 divided by 3 is 5. By the way, if I make a mistake, let me know, huh? And then 3 divided by 3 is 1. 2 divided by 3 is 0, صح? And the remainder is 2. Okay, and the remainder is 2. Now let's divide by 3 again. 15 divided by 3 is what? 5, صح? And then 1 divided by 3, this is 0. So 10 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9 from 10. The remainder is 1. Okay. طيب. Let's do it again. 5 divided by 3 is 1. صح? Times 3, 3 from 5 is 2. 20 divided by 3 is 6. Times 3, 18. Subtracted from 20 is 2. And then 23 divided by 3 is 7. Multiplied by 3 is 21. So the remainder is 2, right? Again, divide by 3. 16 divided by 3 is 5, صح? 5 times 3 is 15 from 16. This is 1. 17 divided by 3 is again 5 again. Multiplied by 3 is 15. 16, so this is 2. And then divide by 3, so 1. And then we have 2. 25 divided by 3 is 8. Multiplied by 3 is 24. From 25, the remainder is 1. طيب divided by 3, this is 6. The remainder is, كم remainder هنا?
0.
0. Divided by 3 is 2. The remainder is 0. Divided by 3 is 0. Of course, when we reach 0, we are done. The remainder is 2. صح? So therefore 4,532 is equal to, now, which one is the least significant digit? Which one is the most significant digit?
You start from the bottom. The bottom one is the most significant, and the top one is the least significant.
So this is the most significant, and this is the least
significant.
significant. Okay, so basically it will be 2, and then 0, 0, and then 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. This is to the base 3. Okay, this is to the base 3. طيب. Any question يا شباب? Any question? So this is done in the other section. Okay. طيب. Shall we do also hexadecimal expansion?
Yes.
Same.
Same idea.
Divide by 16.
It's basically the same idea divided by 16. So let's do it because it will not take us much time, صح?
Yeah.
So 4, 5, 3, 2. Let's divide by 16. Okay. طيب. So 45 divided by 16 is how much? It will be 2, صح? 3 will not work. So it's going to be 2. 2 times 6 is 12. And then 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. So how much is this? This is 13, صح?
Yeah.
طيب. Now I got lost. So we have 13. Oops, what happened?
Doctor, isn't 13 the remainder here?
Isn't what?
13 is the remainder or no?
لسه ما خلصنا.
خلصنا.
يعني we need to carry out the
The 32. The remaining 32.
يعني لازم نخلص أول شيء عملية القسطة.
أيوه.
يعني first we finish it and then we will we'll get the result. ترى في الهكساديسيمال احنا ايش قلنا؟ عارفين شو اللي راح يصير الآن يا شباب؟ 12 صح؟
No, 12, 13.
13. طيب 13 in hexadecimal is how much?
I think
C.
D.
I think it's C or D.
E ولا D? A is 10, B is 11, C is 12,
So D.
D is
13.
D is 13 صح؟ D is 13. طيب so احنا should we worry about it? معلش يا شباب.
Doctor, you need to find the whole value.
لحظة شوي. 4 5 3 2. If I want to divide it by 16, so we said 2 multiplied by 6 is 12, and then 3, 1, 3, and then I will get the 3, صح? 133 divided by 16, this is what? I think 8, صح? 12, so we will have 5, مظبوط؟ Yeah, so we will get the 2. 52 divided by 16 is 3, صح? 3 times 6 is what?
48.
48.
18. 8, 3, 48. So 12 minus 8 is 4. Huh? So what's the remainder? The remainder is 4, صح? معلش I don't know, I got confused. So we have what 284 هنا?
283.
Was it 283 like this?
Yes.
Okay, so 283 and the remainder is 4. And now I do it again for 283 divided by 16. So so this is 1, صح? 2, 1, let's get the 3. 8 times 6 is 7. So it becomes like this. 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So the result is 17, صح? And the remainder is 11.
Which is B, right?
Which is B. So we will put B here. And this will be ايش? This will be 17. طيب 17 divided by 16. Obviously this is 1, صح? And the remainder is
1.
And the remainder is 1. 1 divided by 16 is 0. And the remainder is 1. مظبوط? 1 divided by 16 is 0 and the remainder is 1. So therefore 4, 5, 3, 2 is equal to 1 1 B4 and this is in hexadecimal. طيب, how can anybody tell me how can I check that my answer is correct or no?
Yeah, go
Convert it
backward
again to
from
decimal.
hexadecimal.
Convert it again to decimal, صح? So 1 1 B4 in hexadecimal. This is equal to what? 4 times 16 to the power 0 is 4, صح? Plus 11 multiplied by 16 plus 1 multiplied by 16 square plus 1 multiplied by 16 cube. Okay. Now, who can tell us? معلش, go ahead and use the calculator just for the sake of time. We have 16 cube plus 16 square plus 11 multiplied by 16 plus 4. We get 4532. So it is correct. Okay, we get 4532. So is this clear? How do I convert from decimal to hexadecimal and to any base, right? This is basically what we do if we want to convert to any base. Right. Okay. So now a question comes. Well, how can I convert, for example, between binary and octal? First of all, octal is to which base?
8.
8.
It's to the base 8. صح? Octal is to the base 8. So how can I, convert from binary to octal or from octal to binary?
You can group
How many bits?
3 bits.
3 bits, right? So each octal digit corresponds to a block of 3 binary digits. So if you want to convert from binary to octal, start from the least significant to the most significant and divide them into 3s. And if they are, the last one is not 3, you just need to add zeros. Huh? And you convert. Vice versa, if you have an octal, you just take the first digit. What is the binary representation? Second digit, what is the binary representation? Similarly, between binary and hexadecimal. Binary and hexadecimal, instead, like in octal, we have 3 bits. Binary and hexadecimal, we have 4. Okay, we have 4 binary digits. طيب, any idea how to convert between octal and hexadecimal?
We convert it first to binary, then continue.
Exactly. So from octal, you can go to binary easily, and from binary, you can go to hexadecimal also easily. Okay. So let's do part B here. Oh, this is, by the way, convert the binary expansion of each of these integers to a decimal expansion. Well, this is going to take ages, but we already done that, huh? Is there a need to do it? Okay. So if I want to convert this to binary, well, let's do B. B will not take us ages. Huh? What is B?
1 multiplied by 2 to the power 0.
Okay. We have 8 zeros, huh? So this is 1 multiplied by 2 to the power 0, أيوة, plus
1 multiplied by 2 to the power 8.
2 to the power
9.
8.
Okay, let's count. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, 9.
So 1 times 2 to the power 9. Okay. So what is this equal to? This is equal to 1 plus 512 ولا لا 2 to the power 9 مش هي half ال 1024.
Yes.
So 512. So this is basically 530. Okay, this is basically 530. واضح يا شباب؟ طيب, what about this? Convert the hexadecimal expansion into a binary expansion. Okay, طيب, now whenever you have hexadecimal and binary, let me tell you about myself, and I'm not very good in memorization, but I will do this. You know, I will say, you know, this is A, B, C, D, E, F. So I'll try to put their binary representation. So this is A is 10 صح؟ ايش ال 10؟ مش هي 1010 right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
2 to the power 1, 2, plus 2 to the power 3, 8 is equal to 10. So now you just need to add 1 to each one of them. So this is 1011, 1100, 1101, 1110, and finally 1111. Okay, so now if I want to convert B, 135AB 16 hexadecimal in binary, what does this look like? Well, let's start from the rightmost digit. So B, as you can see, is 1011, 1011, and then A is 1010.
1010.
Okay. Now 5 is 0101, صح?
Right.
0101. 3 is
001.
0011, مظبوط. 0011. And finally,
0001.
the 1 is 0001. 0001. Okay, so this is from hexadecimal to binary. This is from hexadecimal to binary. Okay, right. So let us look at addition of binary integers and multiplication of binary integers. Well, if you look at these algorithms, again, maybe understanding them might take a lot of time, but the idea is, you know, what you have learned in primary school. You know, how do you carry out, you know, the addition of two decimal values, and how do you carry out the multiplication of two decimal values? It's exactly the same thing. You don't have to memorize these algorithms. You don't have to know these algorithms. You can basically, you know, apply them directly. So in order to explain, you know, these concepts, let me come here and let me carry out. Actually, this one is too long. Let's take one from here. Let me carry out the product of two binary numbers. Okay, the product of two binary numbers, and we'll show you, you know, the addition as part of the multiplication. Okay, the addition as part of the multiplication. Right. So in this case, what do you want me to? Let me put this at the top. So let me multiply 1110111. I want to multiply it by 111 0 0 0 0 0 0 1. Okay. Let me see how is this carried out. طيب ايش رايكم بالمultiplication؟ It's just
same
it's just the same value because it's all ones, صح؟ ف here I'll have 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. طيب in the next one it's exactly the same but I need to
add
leave 1 0, صح؟ So it is 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. Okay. طيب what about the third one? Well, I will add 2 zeros and then 1 1 1 and then 0 1 1 1. طيب now I have a 0, another 0 and another 0, right? I need to keep track. So here I will add 3 zeros. Here I will add 4 zeros, صح? Here I will add 5 zeros. So here, how many zeros do I add?
6.
6. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I carry out the multiplication, which is, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1.
1 1.
دكتور فقط للتأكد السبب
نعم.
أننا سوينا هذا الشيء هو علشان أن الصفر في النهاية بيطلع كله أصفار so there is no point in writing it.
بالضبط.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just trying to يعني make it compact and quick. طيب. So now if I add, so this is 1. طيب 1 plus 1 is how much?
0 and 10.
0 and 10.
0
and
1. 0 1 صح؟ So 0 1. Okay. طيب now 1 plus 1 is 0 1. 1 plus 1 is 0 1. Plus 1 is how much?
1 and carry.
1 1 صح؟ Until
Yeah.
now 1 1. طيب plus 1 it becomes 1 and 2 zeros صح ولا لا؟
Yeah.
Okay, 1 and 2 zeros. So I will put 1 0 here and then I will add 1 and 0 here. Okay, I'll add 1 and 0 here. Okay, so now I continue. So I have 0 plus 0, 0. 1 plus 1 is 1 0, صح? So 0 and then I'll add 1. So 1 plus 1 is
Also 0 and 0 1.
0 1 and then 1 1, صح?
So, yeah.
And then 0 0 1. So 0 and then 0.
0 and 1.
Okay.
0
Continue.
and 1 also.
So this is 0 1. Okay. Now 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 صح؟ 1 1 0. So I have 0 and I have 1 and I have 1. Okay. طيب. Now this is 1 plus 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1
And here 1 1.
and here I have 1 1 1 and then 1
0 1.
0 1
0 1.
1
0 1.
0 1.
And
Did I make a mistake? 0 1 0 1 0 1. We need a 1 here صح؟
yes.
دكتور مو
نعم.
في الباينري يكون في ريميندر آخر شيء، يعني مرات يكون الانسر if there is final remainder.
ما في هنا عم نجمع نحن. من وين بدك تجيب الريميندر؟
No, he means I think overflow. If you add two binary numbers and the last one is
the carry.
over.
You mean the carry?
Yeah, the last carry.
the last carry, it
Hey.
has a specific name, I think, because
well, I didn't take COE 202 فI don't know.
لأنه آخذ COE ففي الكيس هذا فحسيت إنه كنت
لا.
Okay.
احنا okay. Maybe now I understand what you're saying. I think in COE 202 you dealt with both positive and negative numbers, صح ولا لا؟
Yes, in terms of if it's negative, there will be an overflow. If it's positive, there will be a final carry, which is the one that.
And this is related to the 2's complement and the 1's complement, مظبوط؟
Right.
بس هنا احنا we're talking just positive. That's why we are only considering the regular binary numbers. يعني we're not considering 2's complement ولا 1's complement. Okay? واضح يا شباب؟
Yes.
طيب. Okay. So no need for this. طيب. Find the sum and product of each of these pairs of numbers. Express your answers as a hexadecimal expansion. Now, for these, let's do, I think, maybe the easiest one. In fact, we didn't do any one in the other section. But let's try to do, I think this is an easier one, to take at least the product. المشكلة إنه it will take time يعني. But I hope that, you know, خلاص, I'll leave this, you know, for the homework. I'll make you do it as part of the homework. Okay. But again, يعني for example, in order to carry out the multiplication in this case, you know, you need to know what is A times A, A times B, B times C, and things like that. You know, I can go ahead and write them down, but it will take us a lot of time. Okay, but it will take us a lot of time. For the addition, it's exactly the same as what we have been doing. So I'm going to say let's leave it for the homework. Okay, let's leave it for the homework. Okay. طيب. Now let's come to the last thing that I would like to mention today. We did not do an activity for. Shall we do an activity, you know, for finding the expansion? ايش رايكم؟
Which one?
Which one do you want to do?
Didn't we say that the base of 2?
طيب ايش رايكم؟ Shall we do 4 5 3 2? Let's do 4 5 3 2 to the base 5. ايش رايكم؟ Let's do 4 5 3 2 to the base 5, and I will ask you to do it in groups of let's do it groups of 3. شو رايكم؟ How many do we have? We have, it seems we have 32. So if we have 32 divided by 3, so it will be 10. Let's do it in 11. We'll do it 11 group, you know, 11 rooms, and each room will have 3, maybe except one will have 2 students, and then you will get to me, you know, 4 5 3 2 to the base, the expansion of 4 5 3 2 to base b equal 5. Okay. Whenever you finish within your group, once you finish, post the answer to the chat, to me, on the chat, so that I know, you know, the rooms that finish. Okay, يا شباب? I don't know, do you have, it seems, you know, you might have power to leave the room يعني once you finish. Okay, to leave the room once you finish, so you can always do that. طيب. But then I will, if I see most finished, I will, close all the rooms. Okay يا شباب. Ready?
Doctor, just to make
Ready?
sure, we send you the answer in your direct chat or in the team chat?
No, send me to my it doesn't matter. Send to my direct chat so that you don't see the others don't see.
Okay, thank you.
You
Send
mean
to the direct chat.
right now we make group of 3 people and solve this activity?
You don't
and
make.
send-
I will make. I will make
you
the
will
group.
Okay.
I'll make the groups, and now I want you to do the expansion of 4,532 to the base 5. واضح؟
واضح.
يلا I'm gonna start.
Doctor, I didn't move to the groups.
Huh?
I didn't move to any group.
You did not move.
I am joining with my phone.
طيب.
I'll try my laptop now, right now.
أنا في شايف عندي كمان عبد الكريم وخالد ونواف. ولا these are finished.
No, I didn't move. Actually.
You're not in a room?
No.
طيب, so I'll add a room and I will put you there. I don't know how am I gonna do that.
Let me try first. Let me try from my laptop, and I will come back to you if it does not work.
طيب ماشي. هاي عبد الكريم.
It seems that I have the same problem, but I
إيش
will solve it by myself and send the answers to you.
إيش هي المشكلة؟
I can't the private breakout room.
طيب أنا المشكلة في عندي روم هون بس ماني عارف كيف how can I add members to it. شباب الظاهر خلصوا، في شباب خلصوا.
Yes, we sent you the result on your direct message on the team.
طيب until now and I have received 3 different answers. Shall I show you the answers that I received? And for some reason, I don't know how to go to my chat.
دكتور الجواب وين نرسله؟
ارسلوا لي اياه مباشرة من الروم تبعكم مباشرة.
من الروم مباشرة.
Okay. طيب maybe I should I'll close the rooms now لأنه الظاهر عم يوصلني room 5 room 6. طيب okay, let me close the rooms. يعني we're learning how to use the breakout rooms.
الو
ايوه يا شباب سامعيني؟
ايوه
تمام. It seems to me that Teams is a little bit slower than Zoom. Zoom seems much faster. طيب المفروض إنه الrooms are now closed. All of them are closed. So all of you should be here. صح يا شباب؟
Yes, but we have an option to join a room or something on the.
Yeah,
on the
we can still rejoin the breakout rooms or something.
you can still join the breakout room.
Yeah,
Yes.
but we are here.
Yeah, okay, very good. So maybe if we do a couple of activities or whatever, then the rooms stay. Yani they are not gone. In fact, I can even from here maybe, you know, when I say start rooms, you know, it will start again with the same people. Okay, it will start again with the same people. But anyways, so it seems to me that most of you got the answer, which is, I can get it here, 121112, صح؟
Yes, right.
Yes.
مظبوط يا شباب؟
Yeah.
So it is 121112. The only thing is, I have noticed some of you were putting their names or IDs in the room. By the way, if you send me the chat, I know exactly who is in that room.
Doctor, I can't hear your voice. I think you're muted.
And I'm muted? Am I muted?
No, I can't hear you.
Hear you.
المشكلة عندك يا أبو الشباب. It's not with me ها.
لا لا لا، طلع المشكلة من عندي.
طلعت المشكلة من عندك ها. طيب. Okay, now I'm trying to let me try to okay. So now I think you can see. Yes, very good. Fine. So let us continue now. Let us continue. So let's come to now this algorithm and of course the next algorithm. Now for the division algorithm, we already have seen the division algorithm, how to get the div and the mod, how to get the div and the mod. Now this algorithm is by the way easier to understand, so that's why I'm going to go over it. So here we start with R to be equal to the absolute value of A, just in case A was negative. You know that A can be positive or negative, but D has to be positive, صح? D has to be positive. So we start with R to be the absolute value of A, and then while R is greater than or equal to D, I subtract D and I add 1 to Q. Q is the div, صح? Q is the div. So this is as if you're finding the result of the division by keep subtracting D. صح ولا لا? If you keep subtracting D and you count each time you subtract D, you add 1 to Q. Once you finish, if my integer A was actually a positive integer, if my integer A was actually a positive integer, what does the Q represent and what does R represent?
Quotient and remainder.
The quotient and the remainder. Okay, it will represent, every time you remove D, you add 1 to Q. Remove D, add 1 to Q. Remove D, add 1 to Q, until the last time when you remove D and D becomes basically stays less than or equal to R, but then if you try it again, it will become less. R become less than D, صح? Once R becomes less than D, this is the remainder. Okay, once R becomes less than D, this is the remainder, provided that A is positive. طيب ولما ال A negative، متذكرين ايش سوينا اول امبارح؟ What did we do for yesterday when A was negative?
كنا نزود قيمة ونزيد الكيوب واحد.
Yeah. Look at the code. Look at the algorithm here. It says if A is less than 0 and R is greater than 0, then R is equal to D minus R. R is equal to D minus R. This is because R became positive, and the Q is minus, and between brackets Q plus 1. This is what we did. صح? This is what we did. Remember when we added A and subtracted A? It's exactly the same thing. Okay, so this is exactly the same. Now we come to the algorithm that I will discuss, which is modular exponentiation. Now, what is modular exponentiation? Well, assume that I would like to. By the way, if you forget about this mod, 7 to the power 644 is called what? It's an exponentiation. It's basically a number with an exponent, صح? It's an exponentiation operation. 7 to the power 644. طيب. When we take the mod, then we call this modular exponentiation. Okay? We call this modular exponentiation. طيب. Now, how can we carry out modular exponentiation? Well, one thing one might think to do is we will say, well, let's take 7 to the power 644, evaluate it, and then take the mod, صح? What's wrong with this approach?
will take decades.
Say that again.
It will take decades.
It will take decades. وأصلا if you have a calculator at your hand and you have 7 to the power 644, there is a good possibility your calculator cannot handle it. Your calculator cannot handle it. Okay. However, yeah, it will overflow. It will overflow. However, we are going to do it even if instead of this 7, I have 2,000. Even if I have 2,000 to the power 644 mod 645, I'll be able to do it, and in relatively good amount of time. How? By following this algorithm. The idea behind this algorithm is that basically I try to square the power instead of only each time multiplying by 7 once and then multiply by 7 again and then multiply by 7 again. No, the idea behind the modular exponentiation is, for example, you get the 7, and then if you multiply 7 by 7, you get 7 squared, huh? Now, to get 7 to the power 4, you just square this. You will get 7 to the power 4. طيب, square this, you will get 7 to the power 8. And so on and so on. So this is kind of the idea behind the algorithm, right? So the algorithm does the following. It initializes x. By the way, x is going to be the result at the end. So it returns x, which is b to the power n mod m, right? So x is initialized to 1, and the power, which is the exponent, is initialized to b mod m, to the base mod m, right? The power is initialized to the base mod m. And we just need to do one thing, is that the n here needs to be in binary. The n here needs to be in binary. Why? Because we are based on the binary expansion of n, we are going to carry out the following algorithm or the following loop. So we start from 0. We start from the least significant bit, right? We start from the least significant bit. We check. If it's equal to 1, I will multiply x times power mod m. Okay. If it's equal to 0, I will not do any change to x. Okay, I will not do any change to x. طيب. At any rate, after this if statement, I will always square the power. I will always square the power. طيب. Right now, you might not understand anything, which is fine. Okay. The best thing is, let's do an example. Okay. Let's do an example. So let's come to this example here. So my base, my b here is 7. The exponent is 644, and the mod is mod 645. So now my question is, well, how am I going to how can I, how am I going to start? Well, I need first the exponent 644. I need it in binary. Okay, I need it in binary. Right. So anybody has a nice calculator that will give you, the thing in binary? Let me see if I can get my calculator. Let's see here. So we need base mode. So if I have 644, well, this is equal to 644 to the base 10. What is this to the base 2? Well, according to my calculator, it says that 644 is equal to 101, and then
4 zeros.
4 zeros and then 1 0 0 صح؟
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
تمام يا شباب؟ So this is my my exponent. So now my exponent is in binary. طيب. Now, how do I carry out the algorithm? The best way to carry out the algorithm so that you don't make a mistake is by a table. Okay, is by a table. So let's do this table. Oops. Oh, I need the. Fine. Let me have another. Let me add a slide. Keep. And let's say insert. And then a new slide. Let's come here. Let's cut this. And let's cut this also. And let's go back. Okay. Right. So now what do I have? Well, I have my bit. Oops, I don't like red. I don't like red. So now I have x. This is the value of x. And this is the value of power. And I'm leaving a lot of space because you will see why do I need that space. By the way, you have an advantage over the other section because we mess up there and we fix them here. Okay. Right. So who can remind me what was the initialization of x and power?
1.
X is 1 and power is 7 صح؟ أيها. X is 1 and the power is b. b is basically the base. So x is 1 and power x is 1 and power is 7. Okay? Right. So now I need to put my, so this is my initialization. Now I will start putting my, n in binary, okay? Now, what did we say? We're going to start from least to most. So 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, and then 4 zeros, صح? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, you see it, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, okay? Oops. I stopped being able to see if
There is a bit of wind sound in your microphone.
say that again.
There is a bit of wind sound on your mic.
No, it's an airplane. It's an airplane that passed by.
Oh, okay.
مو تحطوا كل شيء على الميكروفون تبع منيح ترى. ما بضلكم تنتقدوا الصوت.
We didn't say that.
طيب. Okay. So now what do I need to do? Well, according to the algorithm, I will need to check AI. If it is 1, I multiply x by power. Otherwise, if it is 0, or if it is 1, after I carry out this, I need to take power square mod m. Okay, I need to take power square mod m. So now, since the bit is 0, then we don't change anything in x. صح? طيب, what about the power? Well, the power in this case is going to be 7 square, صح? Which is 49 mod 645. مظبوط ولا لا? 49 mod 645. طيب, what about this one? The next one, again 0. So x does not change. The power changes. So So now I have 49 square. Okay, 49 square mod 645. Now, what is this equal to, ya shabab? 49 square. So 49 multiplied by 49 divided by 645. Remove the quotient, multiplied by 645 again. I get 466. Okay, I get 466. Right. Next. AI is equal to 1. Yalla ya shabab. What should I do?
Increase X.
Say that again.
We have to change X now.
We have to change X. So what will be the value of X? So the value of X will be the current value of X, which is 1, multiplied by the current value of power, which is 466. So now this becomes a 466, right? Of course, mod 645, it's the same, 466. Right. Now, what do I do?
Also square.
Also square 466, huh? So 466 square mod 645. Okay. Now, what is this equal to? Well, let's try it out. So 466 multiplied by 466 divide by 645. Remove and multiply by 645. Now this is 436. صح? Are you following me, ya shabab? Is this correct?
Yes, yes. I think.
By the way, you know, I'm gonna try it the other way around. Basically, 466 is minus 179, صح? If I divide by 645, remove the 49, 645, 436. مظبوط. It is 436. طيب, next. AI is 0. ايش لازم اسوي؟ شباب, AI is 0. What do I have to do?
Doesn't change X.
We don't change X. We just square the power.
Square 436.
So 436 square mod
645.
Now, what is this equal to? Well, 436 multiplied by 436 divided by 645, and let's remove the quotient and multiplied by 645. We get 466 again. Tara, this is nice. This is nice. ليش this is nice? Do you know why this is nice?
Because there are many zeros.
Because there are many. لا, مش because there are.
We know the next number now. It's
أيوة.
436.
We know the next number لأنه ال 466 هي we did it هنا صح؟ 466 square is equal to what? 436. So since this is 0, X does not change, and
so it will keep alternating between 436 and 466.
أيوة. It will keep alternating. Mod 645. This is equal to 436. Again, this is 0, so you can say 436 square mod 645. This is equal to 466. طيب, again, this is 0, so 466 square. As you can see, and each time in this column, I get the previous value, square it, take the mod. Okay, 645. This is equal to now 436. Huh? Okay. Right. Now 1. What do I have to do? Now I need to change x. So x is equal to what?
466 plus 436.
466 plus will multiplied by
multiplied by 436.
By 436. Of course, mod 645. Now, what is this equal to? Well, let's calculate it. So I have 466 multiplied by 436 divide by 645, remove, okay, multiplied by 645, and the result is 1. Okay, and the result is 1. In fact, someone from the other section told me that we might have made a mistake here, but I didn't listen to him. But it seems he's right. Hi, ya shabab. Did you check with me? Did you check with me?
Second.
It is 1.
Yeah, I checked. Yes, it's 1.
It's 1, صح?
Yes.
It is 1. ممتاز. طيب. Now, what about 436 squared? هذه نفس. Do you see يا شباب? This column, we don't change, it has nothing to do with x. Okay? This has nothing to do with it. You just keep squaring. You just keep squaring. So this is equal to 466, صح? طيب. Now this is 0. So x does not change. And we come here 436. لا ليش من جبنا ال 436؟ So 466 square mod 645. This is 436. Okay, 436. طيب. Now ايش عندي؟ AI is equal to 1. So what do I do? Multiply 1 by
436.
436. What do I get?
436 mod 645.
Yeah, which is 436, huh? Which is 4. Do I have to compute the power?
No.
I think it's 466. If it's 1 multiplied by 436 mod 645, it will be
436.
أيوة, it will be ايش?
Yeah, 436.
It will be 436, huh? It will be 436. Okay. طيب يا شباب. So therefore, so let's write it here. So therefore, 7 to the power 644 mod 645 is equal to 436. Okay, is equal to 436. واضح؟ Any question يا شباب? Any question? طيب, so we are done. We still have 1 minute, but we are done. So I will stop here, and of course I have an office hour within half an hour. You can always chat with me or ask for video call on MS Teams. اوكي يا شباب. يلا سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك اشهد ان لا اله الا انت استغفرك واتوب اليك. نراكم على خير ان شاء الله. السلام عليكم.